Privé, for those of you that don't know, is a brand that my brother and I launched over 20 years ago. This year we celebrate our 21st anniversary at Blenheim Palace in September. It's great to be back here at Royal Hospital. We had an event that we launched last week on Sloane Street, our inaugural event with the Cadogan Estate, which was the Salon Privé Concours on Sloane Street, which was an amazing event and a great precursor to what we have here at Royal Hospital Chelsea today. Now on the lawns, everything about Salon Privé is competition, it's concours. There's a concours d'elegance at Blenheim Palace, there's a concours devant here. The concours d'elegance at Blenheim Palace is one of the top 8 concours in the world. It's part of the Peninsula Classics Best of the Best awards. There you have to be a pretty prolific collector, and the car that you're entering is selected by a committee and chosen for the concours. Here we turned it on its head a bit. The concours devant, vendre, the French verb to sell. This is a concours for sale. So all of the entrants here, the polar opposite of Blenheim, they're all dealers and specialists, and everything that you see on the lawn is for sale. So those of you that are in the market for a classic car or a sports car, a hypercar, or any one of the brands around the lawn, they will be very happy to talk to you today and over the next 2 or 3 days. So now what I'm going to do, we've seen the Koenigseggs. Thank you to Tommy and Super Ventura for the Koenigsegg display. I'm going to introduce you to some of the brands, show you, talk about some of the cars that are here on the lawn, and then leave you all to enjoy the rest of your day. So Nick, if you can hear me, I have no idea what's coming first, but Nick will hopefully send me a car down where you can hear me. Nick! So we have a number of cars on the lawn: manufacturers, classics, and also restomods. Now restomods, obviously, the phrase restomod, it means restoration and modification. Some of these cars are restomods, some of them are re-engineered, some of them are remastered. Those of you that are anywhere near my age, and I'm not telling you what that is, will remember the Spy Who Loved Me and the White Lotus that drove off into the waters of the submarine. Launched in Paris at the Auto Salon in 1975. This was the Lotus S1, the car at the back. Very light, that was Colin Chapman's philosophy. Lightweight, didn't need power. That had a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine with 160 brake horsepower in it. The car in front is the Evolution. This is a remastered version of that original S1 by a company called Encore Design. Now this is the S1, slightly longer, slightly wider, but almost the same dimensions, but built on an S4 V8 chassis. So rather than the 4-cylinder engine at the back, this has a V8, which everybody loves, Simon. V8, 3.5 litre and 400 brake horsepower. Going to be a lot of that over the next 2 weeks. Simon, welcome to Salon Privé.
Thank you, David. Great to be here.
I got it right, didn't I? This is a remastered.
It is, yes. It's a very in-depth re-engineering of the Esprit. So every aspect of the car we've looked at. You can see the body is familiar, but actually it's completely new. So it's a carbon fibre body shell with a new carbon body. We've tried to stay a bit closer to the original Shajari concept in terms of the lines of the car. But everything inside it is recognisable but new. So the T-shape interior of the Esprit is here. It is all in carbon with new electronics and all of the features that you'd like to see in a modern car to make it usable. So it has a 360-degree carbon camera system, Century, and CarPlay, and all sorts of things.
You mentioned Giugiaro. I've been fortunate enough, we know Fabrizio very well, Fabrizio Giugiaro. We met Giorgetto himself. So this was British engineering, an Italian startup when Giorgetto was head of design at Italian Design, I think, wasn't he?
Yes, and we would like to think that we've really taken inspiration from his original concept, and Dan, who did the design work on this car, who was said this was an exercise in restraint. So there are no wings, there are no spoilers on it, it's very, very simple, very clean, and back to that original 1970s
I've said to you before, I think the great thing for me inside is sort of kind of retro finish as well. So the inner sort of tartan and the wooden gear knob, there are some really nice carryovers on there from the original car.
Yes, lots of nods to the original, but the thing I think we're probably most proud of is how light we are. So every stage through the process, we've asked ourselves what would Colin
expecting something else to go up, so tell us a little bit about this, and tell us also about Club HLS.
So this is the McLaren Artura Spider. This is the hybrid offering from the McLaren range. We've also got on our stand a 750 Spider, which you should come and check out, which is on the Club HLS stand. But a little bit more about this car. It features a 3-litre V6 engine with 690 brake horsepower, sorry. But yeah, come and check out the Club HLS stand with Stratstone. We've got plenty of other offerings on there with Lotus. We've got a Land Rover Ultra on the stand, and we've got the new Amalfi, which everyone should definitely come and have a look at.
It's a great colour, isn't it, the Amalfi?
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, listen, carry on. Go and enjoy the show, guys. Thanks for coming with the Artura Spider. And next up, from Aston Martin London, this is the DBX-S. So this is the new S range at Aston Martin. It basically takes the power up, takes the performance up. 717 brake horsepower in this car, 4-litre V8 twin turbo. This will reach 60, believe it or not, in 3.3 seconds. And the wheels, the car, Dudley, I'm not taking everything from you, but I know that the wheels, the roof, there are lightweight options on this car that, believe it or not, can take the weight down and further increase performance. It is an engineering masterpiece, isn't it? How on earth does Aston do it?
There's very little left to say there that you haven't taken for yourself, though, but you're right, it is the absolute pinnacle of the SUV class, and it's really something quite very special. We thought the 707 was about as far as you could take it, but clearly the S10 is another little step further, and as you say, with the lightweight option, enhanced on the car over the previous one, it really does set the trend.
Aston are rolling the S derivative out across the model range, aren't they?
That is correct. Yes, you can see S variants of the Vantage, the U12 and DBX in one of the places at the moment. No Vanquishers yet. Vanquish remains a standalone model, but the S variants are all very much at the forefront. It looks like
Giving the opportunity to sort of enjoy them on the track as well, I think.
Yeah, correct. I mean, the S electro obviously denotes a much more focused performance.
I was at Stephen James and they got bought by Henry and
then,
then,
you look forward to the Aston Martin range to be more focused.
oh, do you not know about it?
So we're very
I
excited
flipped
about
my 135i upside down, I fucking sent that to the moon, bro.
It's a great colour as well for this one.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
so I got Bams driving for 15 months, so they shipped me over to the Merc. And I've got my license back now.
That's something slightly different from the House of Scorpion from Abarth. This is the most powerful Abarth ever made. The 600E, 280 brake horsepower, 20-inch wheels, nice aggressive styling, 65.5 seconds.
I flipped it upside down.
It's a beautiful little car, isn't it?
Fantastic to drive. Even you've got the noise on the outside for electric cars, you can hear it sound like a car.
Hang on, give it a rev. Well, I like it anyway. It's so this is the 600E. So there are two variants of this, aren't there?
Yeah, this is the competition, so this is the more powerful one out of the two. So 280 brake horsepower. This is around 1.5 so very
Probably
quick.
off.
What about range and charging time? The all-important things with EVs.
Yeah, so when you're now driving it in a sense in the electric car, but charging the 7 WLTP figure in one of those, charge from sort of 20% up to 80% in half an hour. It's really good. For an electric car, the seat and the handling of it is a really good car. Plus, we've got, like you say, it's a
207 range.
Family in the back.
You say 207 range.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. I think you're coming back around shortly with another little electric gem.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. So sandwiched then between the Aston DBX-S and this monster from Germany, Brabus G800. So Brabus cars, it's easy to remember a little bit of detail about these. The 800 denotes the power, so 800 brake horsepower, 4-litre V8 twin turbo. A lot of brands using that engine and tuning it to their own purposes. This is the signature edition. So Brabus are a very old German tuning brand who have basically produced these incredible cars. They've taken tuning to a new level. The signature edition takes it even further, where you have an opportunity to now to even further personalise the cars that they're producing. Welcome back to Salon Privé.
Thank you. Thank you. It's brilliant. To show things like this.
Must be your third or fourth time down here, isn't it?
This is the second one of the day. in total.
So tell us about this one, the G800. What's so special about this?
So as you mentioned, it's the white now is the 800 horsepower model, but the specific one again is the signature. So you've got the full signature interior here, the red stitching. So of course you want it to go on to the stand, have a look at, really experience.
The thing that makes this particular company, Top Cars, so important, so interesting, is that Tony and the team, Tony owns Brabus Top Cars, they are the only official company in the UK that actually builds the Brabus cars in the UK. So if you order a car from Brabus from anybody else, you have to order it direct from the factory and sent over. But you can actually order the car through Top Cars in Sheffield, and they'll actually make them up there for you. So there's the Mercedes, there's the G-Wagons, there's the Porsches, there's the Range Rover.
Yeah, we also offer Lamborghini now as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't have one of the events today, but the new Euro SXE. If you go over to the site, you'll be able to have a good look at them. It's an exciting time with Brabus.
Good, well I'll leave you and let you go back over there. Thanks a lot, cheers. Now Morgan are here with Crazy Horse. This is the Super Sport 3 litre V6, 340 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 3.8, 3.9 seconds. Modernised Morgan, but obviously that beautiful, consistent shape. How are you doing? No, you're not. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so this is the latest flagship from Morgan, the Super Sport, taking over from the Plus 6. Has the 3 litre BMW Straight 6 twin turbo, as you said, and Matt Hull, the current CEO, who was Chief Technical Officer, done a really great adaptation to the chassis 6B chassis now. It's a real driver's car, another option if you're a Porsche guy or an Aston guy, come and have a look at this. But still coach built in the Malvern Hills.
How long do they take to build it?
I think about when they start production, about 3 months. Yeah, it's a lovely experience to go to the factory, have a look around, still very traditional and seeing the carved wood and the ash frame and so on.
Still old school, isn't it? I think listen, the next couple of days you need to take the roof off. Save me bending down too far. Gets harder every year. Right, now from Crazy Horse again, the mycarheaven. Now this is based originally on the BMW Zeta, which is the door car that opened from the front. Can you show the door opening?
No.
There you go. Easy access. So this is an EV. This is perfect EV. Now, Crazy Horse in the UK importers for these, and they are coming in various sort of personalised options, aren't they?
Yeah, so this one's had a Porsche Passion inside interior, some sort of livery on the outside as well, but selected on his race cars.
What about the actual, so I mean, I'm not going to say performance figures because obviously we're talking about top speed, but in terms of range, in terms of usability?
I'm loving the lights on the wing mirror, so the lights are on the wing mirror.
56 miles, you don't need any more than that, do you?
Not bad.
Certainly enough to get around London and back.
Maybe you want to be in it for 49 miles.
Perfect, thank you very much. The little mycarheaven.
Imagine you park and you can't fucking get out.
Right, so if you guys just get behind the planters, please.
Right, now from Analog Automotive. These guys have just launched this car and the other one will be PHK today. This is it's not a Restamod, it's a re-engineered car. It's based on the Lotus Elise S1. It was already very light and very fast, but Stefan and his team have taken this to new levels. This car weighs less than 700 kilos. It has 210 brake horsepower. Power to weight is insane, and it's a road car, but a very, very capable track car as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Ultimate B-road cars, what we designed it for. Ultra lightweight. Some of the cars are claiming to be lightweight, but this is almost half the weight of some of the other cars I'm driving out there.
And what's the actual sort of, everything is beautifully finished inside as well. What's the build time on these?
It's about 10 months, so if you order one today, sir, you'll get one for next spring.
So this is the Super Sport. Tell us about the other one, because that's got a single seat configuration, isn't it?
Yes, it's part of the business single seat, which was inspired by an Auto series of single seat race cars in the early 2000s. It's got a lot of lighter bodywork. This is the class 5, that's all carbon fibre on the HDK, so that weighs under 600 kilos. And we've increased the power as well to 250, which might not seem a lot, but 600 kilos, that's 40 horsepower.
Perfect, thank you very much. Cheers. That's the Analog Automotive S1 Super Sport Elise. My trusted companion with noise. Go on. This is the most powerful American production car ever produced, the Corvette ZR1. 5.5 litre V8 twin turbo, 1064, I think, brake horsepower. Absolutely insane. 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Luke, who is here from Clive Sutton, here with us every year. Luke, you always bring something very noisy. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction. Hello everyone. So this is the Corvette ZR1. Now, many of you might have seen the right-hand drive Corvette C8. Similar body, but this is a completely different animal. As you said, 1064 brake horsepower, hypercar territory, 233 mile per hour top speed. It's got two of the biggest turbos ever put in a production car. At full rotation, they spin quicker than the speed of sound, which is just ridiculous. This specific car is one of two in the country. Very, very, very limited numbers coming here. When the production began, there were massive need constraints on the carbon fibre alloys and that rather subtle rear wing behind me. This makes it even more rare that it came to both, and it has literally every spec option you can choose. The price of this is £400,000. They have a range. They start with less options at around everything else on stand, so we've got a real mix with us. We have two products from Shelby, because we are the Shelby dealer. So we have the Shelby Cobras and also the Shelby Supersonic Mustangs. A beautiful 1967 Mustang that we installed ourselves. And so we have under General Motors, we have been appointed the General Motors distributor for the UK. And we have a Cadillac Escalade V. Again, absolute monster, 700 horsepower SUV, along with the Chevrolet Suburban.
Every time I give Luke the mic to speak into it, he rips it out of my hands. So next time I'm getting another one. And now, right, here is Arash Cars. This is the AF8. It's great to have Arash back with us. Haven't seen him for a little while. This is the AF8 7 litre V8. Stop! 550 brake horsepower. You nearly have me there. 0 to 60, just over 3 seconds. Arash is a great character. Arash owns a number of super and hypercars himself. He's got a 918, a Carrera GT, a Murcielago, a Gallardo. But he's one of those enthusiasts who was in a position to and had the enthusiasm to actually go and build his own car. So he built the AF8. He also built the AF10, which is the black car over there, which has over 2,000 brake horsepower, 3 electric motors, 1 petrol. But this is the AF8, so tell us a little bit about this one.
So it's one of 2 car, we've got access for everyone on stand. It's a tubular steel chassis, carbon composite body. It's 1,100 kilos, just shy of 600 horsepower. Almost everything is bespoke. So we work really hard on this one.
And these are, they're commissioned, aren't they? They're special commissioned.
Yeah, they're built to order, so you choose the engine and gearbox and we'll have a special project, we'll make it work.
And does it all, I mean, it's the Chevy, it's the LS7, is it?
LS7, a couple of bolt-ons just to pump the power up a little bit.
Bulletproof engine, though, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Which I like reading them, they just like.
I mean, I guess, you know, sort of 550, 600 horsepower is relatively tame for it, isn't it?
It is, but I mean, it's only 1,100 kilos, so it does get pretty warm.
Brilliant. Well, listen, thanks ever so much. It's great to see you out. the Arash AF8. Looks like the theme of the day is 7-litre V8. This is the Nichols N1A. Built as an homage to the Can-Am cars, the Canadian-American series, the de-restricted series in the US in the 60s, where they had enormous 7-litre V8 engines and just oodles of power. This is based on the M1A, which is the car at the time. Designed by Steve Nichols, who's the design director of McLaren. This is the, as I say, the M1A, 7-litre V8, nearly 700 brake horsepower, and a car weighing 600 kilos, give or take. Power to weight is absolutely insane. The purpose of this car is to give you the best analog driving experience. It has driver aids if you need them for the track, I'm told, but I don't think they're needed on the road, are they? How are we, Keith?
Great, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. The sun's come out finally, which is always a bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning.
So tell us a little bit about this. I learned something about the car last week on Sloane Street, but power to weight, power, performance, it's all about the experience, isn't it? It's not the driving from A to B, it's the experience between and you know, that sort of analog driving entertainment that you created.
Yeah, indeed. So this is our M1A. It's been under development for the past 5 years in partnership with Steve Nichols, the ex-McLaren, ex-Ferrari designer, and his business partner John Minette. We came to market about 8-9 months ago, debuted on the concept model Pebble, and yeah, now in the process of starting production for the first customer cars.
I said 600 tonight, it's more like 900 kilos I think, but 900 kilos is still feather light in a car that has an engine like that and 700 odd brake horsepower.
Absolutely. So it's equally as home on the track as it is on the road. It's yeah, an incredible driving experience.
What are the sort of performance figures, you know, 0 to 60s, and do you calculate those?
Yeah, well, 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. It's phenomenal.
I was going to say, it's not rocket science, is it? With that strapped to the back of you, it's going to be pretty quick. Brilliant. Well, listen, thanks ever so much. Thank you, Keith. This is the Nichols N1A. This is the Icon 88, by the way, so there are only 15, I think, of this. This is a special edition model that's been built to commemorate the series, the 1988 season, I think.
That's correct.
McLaren's F1 series. With Senna and Prost, wasn't it? The race season there.
So Steve Nichols was the chief designer on the McLaren MP44 that won 15 out of the 16 races that year. This is our pre-production car. It's we've numbered it number 16, the one that got away. But yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Perfect. Well, listen, thank you very much. Thanks, Keith. Who needs a radio? Mr. Gordon Stewart. Stop. There are children around. I must warn you, I've known him for a very long time. He's liable to come out with anything. Austin Motor Company.
Sorry, who are you?
Haha.
Yeah, Austin Motor Company. This is the Arrow.
This is the homage to the Austin 7, isn't it, of 1922. 120-year heritage, I think, British brand meets future EV technology.
Yeah, the brand sort of disappeared in the mid-80s when it was part of Austin Rover Group, then it became part of MG Rover. MG Rover, we all know the story of what happened to that, and the brand became available, so we acquired it. And we started again really by going back to the original history of the Austin brand and brought out the Arrow. So here you go. It's electric, scream if you want to, but actually it's incredibly efficient, it's brilliant fun, and it's the perfect car for a kind of day out.
I mean, it's quick, isn't it? 7 seconds to 60. It's obviously a very enjoyable drive. What's the sort of range and charge time?
We've got about 120 miles range on this, so if you go out for the day, it's plenty to take you down to the coast and back, with fish and chips, of course. And charge time is about a couple of hours. It's a really simple car to charge, so it's kind of got that classic look, but it's very simplistic. It's very easy, and you don't fuss about the kind of the fixing and getting underneath it. It's just get in and drive it, enjoy it, which is what the cars are supposed to be about.
Okay, so Austin is a very old, established British brand, isn't it? What else have you got over there that you can't call a certain name, but it looks similar to?
well, we can't call it a certain name, but 1959, curiously, Suez crisis. Fuel was being rationed in the UK, similar to where we're heading now, and this car was introduced by Alec Isagonis and Austin and Morris together. There were two different versions. There was the Austin 7 and there was the Morris Mini Minor, and then over a period of time they became known under one colloquial name. And we're basically bringing the Austin 7 back. It is, again, the perfect urban car, loads of chic, loads of style, 60s kind of revisited, but with a modern twist on technology and drivability.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That was very clean for you.
I do my best.
Thank you, Nigel. God, I just heard the Cobra in the background. Saw this coming. Thought that can't be. This is from Fiat. This is the Topolino. Topolino in Italian means little hamster. So this is their urban, their super cool little Fiat Topolino. Topolino apparently was the first model that Fiat produced. So they brought it back. This is, as I say, yeah, EV urban vehicle. Hang on a second. Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, yeah, so this is what we would call a city car more than anything. Top speed is around about 28 miles an hour. It's governed to that because it means you can drive it on a 16-year-old moped licence with an AM licence holder. So that's why they govern it at 28 miles an hour. It has a range of 46 miles, so there's plenty of range, and it will charge off a 13-amp plug anywhere. So anywhere you can find a 13-amp plug, you can charge the car. And from 0 to 100, it will only take you under 4 hours to fully charge it. So it's a very useful car in the city, very manoeuvrable. The turn circle is fantastic. It's just a fun car to be in and to drive, and it turns heads wherever you go. So, yeah, so if you come over to our stand, you'll see the girls there, and you can get the information from us. It's just going to come out at the end of the year. You can order it through that, then to come to the end of the year to actually get one yourself.
Having accumulated 9 points of my licence, I think I'll probably get one of these next. If I would say the other 3. Right, now coming behind, oh, here he comes. From Furlonger. Furlonger specialist cars are one of our favourite, most loved cars, come with us every year. Hello Matt, I'll come around that side. Here in this beautiful, beautiful Cobra. I'm guessing it's a 7 litre.
It is, David, yep.
Power?
Just under 500.
More than enough. Tell us about this particular car, Matt.
So this is a 427, one of the 3000 series chassis. It is actually really interesting. It was delivered to the Sony CEO when it was new, and if you've ever played Gran Turismo, this was the car that actually was one of the final cars you unlocked, this blue Chevy Cobra.
Brilliant. What else have you got? As always, a really eclectic display of cars. There's a Veyron there, 275, a Diablo. Talk us through some of the cars on the stand.
So we've got a Diablo Roadster, one of 32 right-hand drive cars in titanium. Really unusual car, the Roadster. Quite a clever car because they actually made a carbon roof that fitted on the engine lid. So it's a super rare car. We bought that for sale. We've got Bugatti Veyron. Obviously, we're known for servicing the Veyrons, but we bought that for sale. Lovely car, one of the last 16.4s. We've got the Cobra, which is a super special car signed by Carroll Shelby, this one. We have a 275 GTB 6C that we've bought, to your concourse in Blenheim a few times, beautifully restored. And finally, we have bought a Ferrari 488 Pista Velotti, which has done 76 miles. So basically a new car, one of 60 delivered worldwide.
I don't know how you buy them and just do, I mean, I've got whatever I've got, but I'd have to drive them. I couldn't just put 76 miles on something.
Well, this guy did. What do you want me to do?
Thankfully he did. What's the price on this, by the way?
We're asking 975 for it.
A snip, perfect. Thank you, Matt. Right, that concludes the parade for today. Thank you all for listening to me and watching the cars come through. The sun's out, so I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.